and welcome to This One Thing, a daily devotional brought to you by First Presbyterian Church of Fort Lauderdale. My name is John Bach, and I'm the Youth and College Ministry Assistant. Today is Monday, August 31st, 2020, and I am excited and honored to be with you in spirit and in truth. The most liberated people I have ever met are those that acknowledge their own weakness. Being able to accept their lack of perfection, these seekers realize that parts of their makeup are flawed. With this foundation, with this cornerstone, they are able to knock down the structures that are no longer supporting them. Next, they build up the areas that need reconstruction by simply shining a light on them and exposing them. Sometimes that is all that is required for God to perform his works. He just needs permission. Now, on the contrary, those who hold so tightly to their own devices, they are unable to admit what they need. They do not bring their shortcomings to God or to their neighbor because they truly do not believe they need help. Have you ever tried to assist someone with something when they point blank tell you that they do not need your help and they can figure it out on their own? Do you remember how that felt? Well, I believe that this is also true with God. By living life day in and day out on complete self-reliance, exerting oneself to fix everything on your own, we are looking God in the face and telling him in a matter-of-fact way, I do not need you. In today's reading from the Gospel of John, chapter 8, verses 21 to 32, Jesus is trying to tell his disciples of what is about to happen, and they're not getting it. Instead of pretending to understand, however, they are earnestly seeking by admitting their confusion. They do not have it all together, nor are they acting as if they do so. Today I'm going to read out of one of my favorite translations in the Bible, The Message, because I think it does a really great job of emphasizing what's going on here. So listen closely. Then Jesus went over the same ground again. I'm leaving you and you are going to look for me, but you're missing God in this and are headed for a dead end. There is no way you can come with me. The Jews then said, so is he going to kill himself? Is that what he means by you can't come with me? Jesus said, you are tied down to the mundane. I'm in touch with what is beyond your horizons. You live in terms of what you see and touch. I'm living on other terms. I told you that you were missing God in all of this. You're at a dead end. So they said to Jesus, just who are you anyway? Jesus replied, what I've said from the start, I have so many things to say that concern you, judgments to make that affect you. But if you don't accept the trustworthiness of the one who commanded my words and acts, none of it matters. That is who you are questioning, not me, but the one who sent me. And they still didn't get it. They didn't realize that he was referring to the Father. So Jesus tried again. When you raise up the Son of Man, then you will know who I am, that I am not making this up, but speaking only what the Father taught me. The one who sent me stays with me. He doesn't abandon me. He sees how much joy I take in pleasing him. And when he put it in these terms, many people decided to believe. Did you hear it? Did you hear that crucial part? So Jesus tried again. And when he put it in these terms, many people decided to believe. Jesus did not give up on his people. Instead, he persevered after them by explaining further and further the truth of what they needed to know in order to believe. The disciples showed up as they were, confused and broken, and Jesus met them exactly where they were at until their eyes open to see and their hearts open to feel. What about you? Where is God doing this in your life? Where have you been weak? Are you bringing it to Him in prayer? Are you telling a friend or neighbor? Or are you hiding this and pretending to have it all together? Are you trying to compete as the better Christian with your fellow church members by resisting vulnerability and transparency? Today's one thing is that God will try again and again, and then over and over until we see, until we know, until we believe. And get this, all we have to do is show up. Thanks for listening today. Have a great week. We'll see you tomorrow.